Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to online maths class. I Shamim Akhtar, a teacher of class 3, Milestone Preparatory KG School, English version, sector 7. Students, how are you all? Inshallah, all of you are fine. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. You are following the online classes regularly. I think so. You are completing the CW and SW regularly. If you follow the online class and do your work properly, then you will be advanced. There will be no problem in your studies. Students, today I will show you one word problem from your book page 72. You have already done some word problem. So can you tell what is called the word problem? Yes. Word problem is a mathematical question where some information, that is important information, are given, and by using this information we can solve the maths with some statement. Yes, you have to solve this problem by the statement. If your statement is correct, then maths will be correct. If your statement is wrong, then maths will not be correct. You have done the word problem by some keywords. Can you remember the keywords? Students, these are the keywords in word problem. Look, you have done the addition. So the keywords of addition are add, sum, total, plus, in all together. These are the keywords of addition. And next, the keywords of subtraction. It is remain, fewer, less than, minus, difference, how many more. Next, multiplication. The keywords of multiplication are multiply, product, times, twice, total, multiplied by. These are the keywords of multiplication. And the last one is division. The keywords of division are divide, quotient, goes into, each, split equally. These all are keywords of word problem. Students, you have to memorize these keywords. Then maths will be very easy to you. You can do any word problem very easily. Dear students, another thing is how you will do this word problem. First, you have to read the question properly. You have to understand the question and you have to think it. Then maths will be very easy to you. Students, you have to read the question properly, and when you will do the word problem, you have to follow some steps of the word problem. Students, these are the steps of word problem. These steps of word problems are completed by a cubes. So in these cubes, C for circle the number. After reading the question, you have to circle the numbers. How many numbers you have got? You will circle the number. U for underline the question. Where you will get the question, you will underline it. B for box the keywords. You have already learned some keywords. So after getting the keywords, you will box these keywords. Next is E, evaluate and draw. After completing these steps, you have to evaluate it. How can I do this maths? What will be added? Then you will evaluate it and draw. After that, you will solve it. How can you will solve it? You have to think, and after completing the solution, then you will check it. These are the steps of word problem. You have to memorize. Now, my dear students, open your CW copy and write the topic name. The topic name is problem related to addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It is page number 72 and CW number 10. Let us read the question properly.
Students, look, our topic is problem related to addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It is page number 72 and problem number 10. Students, look, the question is, it is possible to keep 42 books in a shelves. 2 such shelves are filled with books and there are 8 more books. How many books are there altogether? So, here look, the first step, you have to read the question properly. Then first step of the word problem, circle the number. So look, circle the number first here, 42, circle it, number 2 and 8. Circle these 3 numbers. Second one, underline the question. So where the question is here? The question is, how many books are there altogether? Underline it. And the next step, box the keywords. So here keywords is what? One keywords, 42 books in a shelf. In one, that is in one shelf there are 42 books. 2 such shelves, that is same shelf, 2 such shelves are filled how many books? This is one clue words, 42 books in a shelf, and another clue words is altogether. So underline, box the altogether. Okay, underline it, and next is evaluate and think. Next step is evaluate and think. So think it, how can we do this? So we will find out 2 such shelves. How can 2 such shelves books we can find out? In one book, in one shelf there are 42 books. So in 2 shelves there will be how many books? That is same such means this same size shelf, that's why it is twice. That's why we will do this multiplication, because it is the keywords of multiplication. Another keywords is altogether. So how can we find out? Altogether is a keywords of addition. So first we will do the multiplication and second we will do the addition. So like this way we will evaluate and draw. And next, how can we solution it? So we solve it like this way. Look, here 2 shelves are given in this picture and both shelves are same in size. Every shelf there are 42 books you can keep. Look, here is some books are here. So if you keep 42 books in one shelf, you can keep the 42 books in another shelf also. That's why you can keep the 42 books in one shelf. So in 2 shelves there will be 42 multiplied by 2 books. So find out the question. Question is, how many books are there altogether? So here is to find out the altogether. The question is only one question, how many books are altogether. So you have already evaluate how can you do. So first we will do the multiplication and next we will do the addition. So how can we find out and how can we solve it? So when we will solve the question, we have to follow the clue words. So in this question, here is given in one shelf there are 42 books. So such shelf, that means same size shelf, we can find out the 2 shelves book. So one shelf there are 42 books. So 2 shelves there will be more books. That will be 42 multiplied by 2. So after complete this multiplication, then we will get the books of 2 shelves. Then we will find out the total number of the books, that is all together. Then after keeping the books in these 2 shelves, there are 8 more books. That's why we will add the 8 books with the 2 shelves book. So you know that if we get the value of one thing, we can find out the value of more things by doing the multiplication. Suppose the price of 1 pen is 5 taka, so the price of 3 pens is 5 multiplied by 3 taka, that is 15 taka. Like this way we can find out the books of 2 shelves. Here you also know the keywords of addition, and you know that all together is a keywords of addition. You have learnt it earlier. So you can find out the all together book by doing the addition.
Students, let us solve this word problem. So I think you have underlined the clue words of this maths. The first clue word is in one shelf there are 42 books. By these clue words we can get the books of 2 shelves. So first it will be, in one shelf there are 42 books. So in 2 shelves there will be more books, that is twice. That's why we will do the multiplication. So answer is what? 84. The next clue words is all together. You know all together is a clue words of addition. So next step will be addition. Here is given 8 more books. So first we have got 84 books. Then we will add the 8 books. So it will be all together there are 84 plus 8 books. So it will be 92 books. Then write the answer. All together there are 92 books. Now students, I think all of you have understood this maths. If we follow this step and if we remember these keywords, then we can do any types of word problem. My dear students, are you ready for your feedback class? I think you are waiting for feedback class. Today our first question is, what are the key words of addition? I think all of you know this answer. The key words of addition are add, sum, total, plus, in total, all together. These are the key words of addition. When you will get these key words, you will do the addition. Now the next question, price of 1 pen is taka 10. What is the price of 7 pens? I think you can do this maths easily. Here is given the value of one thing. You have learnt if the value of one thing is given, you can find out many things. Price of many things. You can find out price of many things. So, the price of 1 pen is 10 taka. So, the price of 7 pens equal to 10 multiplied by 7. So, answer is 70 taka. Now, next question, if you keep 21 copies in a shelf, how many copies will you keep in 3 sub-shelves? So here is also given a clue words. Here is a shell. A shell means what? One shell. So in one shell you can keep 21 copies. If I give you 3 such shells, what do you mean by such shells? Such shells means what? In one shell you can keep the 21 copies. Not more than 21 or less than 21. These same sizes cells, if I give 3 such cells, that is 3 cells are same size, and each cell there you can keep 21 copies. So how many copies will be 3 such cells? Very easy. First you need to arrange the mass. In one shelf there are 21 copies. So in 3 cells there are 21 multiplied by 3. Answer will be what? 63. The last question. How many operation signs do you use in this problem? My dear students, can you remember? What is our today's what problem? Today's what problem? You have done this problem into 2 parts. In first part, you have done in one cell there are 42 books, and in your question there were 2 shells. So in 2 shells there are 42 multiplied by 2. That's why the first question you have completed by multiplication sign. And the second portion there is how many books are there all together. After keeping the 84 books, there are 8 more books. And the question is all together. You know all together is a key word of addition. So what? How can you have done it? How? So you have used the addition sign. So first you have completed the first part by doing the multiplication, and the second part you have completed by doing the addition. So here you have used 2 signs. One is multiplication, another one is addition.
My dear students, are you ready for your homework? Yes, I think you are ready for your HW. So start writing your HW. You have completed all the maths from your book page 72. But if you don't practice these maths, you will forget all. More practice, more perfect. That's why you have to practice the maths from 1 to 10, because you have completed these maths. Another thing is times table. You know, times table is too much needed to do the multiplication and division. Without times table, you never ever do the maths of multiplication and division. That's why every day you have to remember the times table. You have already learned the times table from 2 to 9, and you have already learned 10 and 11 also. That's why today I will give you another 2 times table. It is 12 and 13. I think you will practice all the maths, and you will learn the times table of 12 and 13. And after that, you will take preparation for your class test on this topic.
Online class, maintain your hygiene. You have learned how to maintain your hygiene. So you will do it properly. Inshallah, we will meet next class soon. Allah Hafiz. Thank you all.